What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about the MULN massacre as 17 cents of key support gives way. Last trade 143 at 2:35 in the afternoon. Lyin Larry is out, so the obvious question is, are we going to hold that holy grail line of support at 14 and eventually rebound to take out 32 and beyond? Or is it time for all of us, including yours truly, who's long at 63 cents, to stick our head between our ass and kiss it goodbye? All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last trade 1429 on MULNs. And before I go any further, I want to wish you a very happy hump day. If you're a premium member at Try Small Biz or want to get one, we are going to launch our Facebook group for business tomorrow or no later than Friday, which will then be followed by Discord, which will be followed by stock texting. And if you want this guy right here, who's connected to over 200,000 people all over the world on social media, to do a 60-second video about nothing but you and your small business, you guessed it, you got to get a premium membership at trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to spend much time on the fact that the CPI number came in way less than expected, especially if you look under the hood. The Fed should stop right where they are right now, right? Ron Insana, Jeffrey Gundlach, the Bond King, everybody that's anybody is saying that's enough. Job well done. Get out of the way. In about February, March of next year, start cutting like crazy in front of the election to save Joe Biden's ass, because George Soros, Bill Gates, and the hidden hand is way over to the left, not in support of anyone who's way over to the right. So if you think it's going to be easy to my Republican friends to put Trump, DeSantis, or preferably both of them for 12 years in the White House together on the same ticket, it's not. But most importantly, I'm asking you guys a question, and you gals. Are you losing money? Are you getting your ass kicked? Are you wondering if you're about to see this stock go under a dime? Then you got to follow me on Twitter, because I can help you dig your ass out of this ditch. 3 months ago, when over 100 premium members said, that's it, I'll see you the fuck later, ain't no more supporting you, and trysmallbiz.com, I was down 42%. But I told everybody who's following me, and thank you for those that continue to support, I'm going to get you out of this ditch. I've been trading this market 30 years, half of that as a broker from 1993 to 2007. 13 winners in a row for 422% as of a few days ago, when I ka-ching the register on TTOO, let go of it a little too early, but I said, you better get out of Dodge at 18 because they were handing out the bags. Boom! Down to 11 in small change. Do not trade that stock. The jig is up. The game is over. But if you're long MCOM, last trade 11.11, did it bottom today? Quite possibly. Mob Q back over 11 cents. I'm not worried about either of those two. And my biggest position, as I've kind of indicated in the last 2 weeks, is MCOM. But MULNs, now that Lyin Larry's out, and I hear he's on the run. He deleted his Facebook page last night. He was rambling about one lawsuit. Somebody said he's got at least 3 or 4. This is a guy who guaranteed, for the most part, he said, hey, SEC, it's a $10 billion done deal, right? I'm friends with Evander Holyfield. I got Joe Biden on the bat phone. I'm doing private drone projects with the CIA and the FBI. All of it was a fucking lie. And I was the one that was telling you from the beginning, this is not about race. This is a guy, and by the way, he's not the only one. Did you know? Follow me. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that 2 of the 3 financiers of MULN, one of them being Acuitas, have either been indicted or to jail? And Lyin Larry did go to jail. He was facing 20 years about 20 years ago, but he got out. Some of it was expunged, or was it? It's a train wreck. This is kind of like doing business with respect to MULN with the mafia. Loan sharks, Google, Acuitas CEO indicted in March. Insider trading, tax evasion. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. But we had filed about 3 weeks ago 2.33 billion shares for resale. MULN collected about 139.6 million, if my semi-photographic memory serves me, in the warrants. But the 2.3 billion shares or thereabouts of resale, they collect nothing. So were they selling at 60 cents when they originally filed? I don't know. But there's an angry fucking seller. Last trade, 1436 in MULN. So we are now down, obviously, to that holy grail line in the sand. When we bounced from a dime and tripled in a matter of a few days on the hiring of a lawyer and a supposed $25 million buyback, we got to 32 and change. Somebody fucking pulled the ripcord. 25, 21 and a half, 17, 14. What was resistance should have been support, but this is the last line. So if you follow me on Twitter, these are the exact percentages, and I've stuck to my story for the last several weeks. I'm still for sale at 50 cents. And I've had a lot of you motherfuckers tell me I either don't know what I'm talking about or that it's going to 5, 10, 50, $100 and beyond. Wrong. We have, in my opinion, and you can find this on Twitter, a 50% chance we get back up to a quarter. A 30% chance we get back up and through 32 and change where we topped out a few days ago. A 15% chance I get out. So if you're like me and you've been buying down your average, and I can help you do this if you're following me, I have no intention to make money in MCOM or MULN. I was down over 90% in both. And whenever liquidity became available, because I did say stop buying MULN at 118 and minus a tiny amount at 60 cents, I was correct until all the way to a bottom at a dime. Do I think we're going under a dime? No, I don't. Could I be wrong? I'll give you 5 or 10% chance. It's a complete total disaster, and we're going back down to minus 90%. But my intention all along was to what's called buy down my average. I was in it up to here at minus 92% in both of the stocks. I think my averages reverse split adjusted were close to $2 a share. Then I got them down towards $1, $1.13. Now I've got them both down to 62 and 63 respectively. But I'm sitting for sale to get out with what would be a 15, 18% loss at a half. And based on what I just told you, I got a 15% chance of that happening. So I'm telling you right now, and this is based on 3 decades of experience, if you're in there just loading the boat, 20, 30, 50, or all the way into one stock, you're making a huge fucking mistake. It could easily double. Last trade 1439, excuse me. We could easily go back to a quarter tomorrow on some news, maybe from the law firm that they hired, which obviously the naked shorts, they're not scared. They're not scared. In fact, it probably pissed them off. Hindenburg a year ago put out a hit piece on MULN. They were right. They're almost never wrong. You can include Susquehanna, Citadel. You know who they are. They've got very deep pockets. They're well connected. They can research the hell out of what is or isn't a scam. And I have been saying, in case you've been hiding under a rock for the last several months, that there's a high degree of probability that MULN and MCOM are a scam. I'm gambling with half of my liquidity that it's not. I got my average down to 63. I'm out at 50 cents. I don't care what the story is. The fact that we've been able to go down and through 17 and barely hang on to 14 is indicative that Houston, we've got a problem. Whether it's naked selling, insider selling, a total fucking scam, there is going to be no production. There will be no collection of money. Lyin Larry is on his way to prison, and he's going to take Sal and David with him, or all the above. I don't know. I'm simply saying that you guys have to start doing what is smart with respect to marrying the market with between half and 80% of your money in closing should be in SPY, QQQ, IWM, and your favorite fourth ETF. I'm using ARK. I bought Kathy Wood's ARK when it was down over 70% at 35. It got close to 50 today. What is that? Almost a 50% return. I have no intention of trading, especially those first 3 ETFs, anytime soon. There's 2 main secrets. I've covered it before. I'll cover it again in a video, but very quickly, you want to marry the market with half to as much as 80% of your money. You buy index funds or those 3 or 4 ETFs. That represents 2,600 companies. The secret number one, you hold on until you need the money when you retire, 15, 20, 30 years from now. And most importantly, every 2 to 2.5 years, when we go down 20%, i.e. a bear market, you double up. So if you're putting $100 away into your IRA or your 401k, you go $200 a month. I tried telling people that last year, but we had 27 winners in a row. We finished last year up over 600%. We were at one point in August up 1,600. As of right now, exactly plus 697. It was almost 730 yesterday. So if you put 10,000 into 120 winners and about 16 losers that I've had since March of last year, wait for it, you should have approximately $70,000. In other words, enough money to afford a premium membership for the next 100 plus years at trysmallbiz.com. So ladies and gentlemen, hang in there. Always remember that I love you and thank you so very much for watching. By the way, did you see the photo I just shared about 2 hours ago? Sofia Vergara, Vergara, Modern Family, right? I actually met her and Larry David at the St. Regis Hotel about 13 years ago. This is when Seinfeld was cranking. They were in town for a comedy show. She's sitting on a sofa across from me and I'm staring her down and she's obsessed with something on her cell phone. But she finally gets up to go to the bathroom and walk by me and I said, "Hey, Sophia." And this is what she gave me. In the words of my late father, that's called a dirty pigeon look.